Gabriel simmered with disbelief. The audacity he displayed is beyond belief. No respect for you or us. If a man is deserving, a woman should notice without him imposing his own self-perception. Gabriel continued to muse. I doubt we've seen the last of him. Inya grinned. I think you're right. Maybe we should go for a stroll outside the city, away from Gregor. Hopefully, he loses track of us. As they conversed, the couple ambled toward the city's outskirts, hand in hand, temporarily shelving the memory of Gregor Gold and his unsettling presence. In the background, the distant echoes of the Sirocco festival persisted, accompanied by the rhythmic symphony of fireworks, lively music, and the enchanting flutter of firebugs. These magical creatures emitted flames, adding a surreal glow to the night. Gabriel guided Inya to a small vendor. Producing an amethyst, he handed it to the vendor, exchanging it for a butterfly hairpin. The vendor grinned, content with the generous payment for the exquisite gift. Allow me to put it on for you. Inya blinked. Are you going to ask me if I like it? Gabriel grinned. This is the first time I've ever given a girl a gift. I have no experience. My apologies. Do you like it? Inya sweetly smiled. I love it. Gabriel drew close, gently placing the butterfly hairpin on her head. He was so near that he could feel her breath on him. As he delicately inserted the hairpin, something seemed off. Inya smiled. Is it okay? Without hesitation, she snagged Gabriel's dagger from his belt, using it as a makeshift mirror to fine-tune the hairpin. Gabriel took her hand in his and lifted it to his lips, kissing her knuckles. You look beautiful. I feel beautiful. The night enveloped them with a magical aura as Gabriel gazed at Inya under the enchanting moonlight. Each night, he discovered new layers of her beauty and elegance, an experience he relished. Inya, feeling his intense gaze, blushed, expressing her humility. There are so many beautiful women in the world. You really want to be with me? Responding with tenderness, Gabriel whispered, Others see beauty with their eyes. I see your beauty with my heart. Inya's cheeks glowed with a rosy hue as Gabriel held her hand tightly. Suddenly, two sets of footsteps approached from behind. None other than Gregor Gold and his elderly companion. Twice in one night. What a coincidence. Inya couldn't stay silent. Do you think you're God's gift to men or something? Gregor, unfazed, replied with a smirk. Girl, I just want to get to know you, nothing else. Inya, assertive, shook her head. I don't want to know you. I have a man. Gregor chuckled. Calm down, you're overreacting. His attention shifted to Gabriel. I thought you were a son of a rich family, but I didn't expect you to be from Haleth. I have to say, I admire you for daring to threaten me. I admire your bravery, thinking you're worthy of this beauty. Gabriel said nothing. He didn't want to waste his breath on a soon-to-be cadaver. It took all his might not to manifest Skypiercer. The sword was begging to be put into action, but he knew he would have to kill him more discreetly. Gregor's smile turned cold. Have you thought about how'd you like to die? Gregor's elderly companion was drooling at the anticipation of watching Gregor engage in another brutal battle. Initially enthusiastic, he grew concerned when he noted a purple energy aura pulsating around Inya's fists. Master, perhaps we should leave these two people alone. Sensing Gregor's ill intentions and Gabriel's thirst for blood, Inya unleashed her newfound powers, creating a rift in time and space. In a swift move, she seized Gregor's throat. Gabriel was astonished by Inya's increasing sun-blessed abilities. He found this part of her to be incredibly attractive. Inya stared at Gregor, her grip displaying both strength and contempt. Compared to my fiancé, you are nothing. Violently twisting her right hand, she snapped his neck. The elderly companion attempted to flee, but Inya, swift and powerful, opened another rift and struck a fatal blow to his throat. Inya spread her palms open, and the rings of the two flew directly into her hands. Gabriel, stupefied, asked, "Inya, are you an astral ascendant?" Inya, smiling, replied, "Surprised?" "Just a bit," Gabriel admitted, admiring her incredible potential. "Since we've met, I've been improving so fast. We make a good team." As Inya spoke of their synergy, Gabriel couldn't help but marvel at her extraordinary qualities and their formidable partnership. The Sirocco Festival's distant echoes faded into the background as the two walked hand in hand home through Upper City. In the desolate field, in the wake of the annual Sirocco Festival fireworks had faded into the past, an aged figure materialized, and a chill intensified in the crisp night air. The soft drizzle of rain began, casting a melancholic hue over the scene. Garrett Gold, the formidable chief elder of the Gold family, stood amid the lifeless forms of Gregor and his elderly companion. His countenance darkened further, raindrops dancing on his grizzled beard and strong brow. The occasional flicker of firebugs illuminated the somber atmosphere, their flames casting an ethereal glow on the cold, damp ground. His keen intuition, honed by years of experience, discerned the unmistakable signature of an astral ascendant, the architect of this grisly double murder. "The one behind this will answer for their sins," Garrick vowed, his voice carrying through the gentle patter of rain. Having weathered chaos during previous decenniums, he recognized the imminent turmoil. The influx of sun-blessed students into Upper City always brought an unsettling unpredictability, especially during the Sirocco Festival. Reflecting on the audacity of the killer, Garrick pondered. "To slay a gold without fear is to invite retribution. They shall not escape justice. I will pursue them until the debt is paid." Seating himself amidst the fallen, Garrick crossed his legs and placed his weathered palms on the lifeless forms. A solemn prayer escaped his lips, each word resonating with a vow for vengeance that permeated every fiber of his being. The rain intensified, gradually settling the bodies into the muddy earth, a fitting requiem for the fallen. After returning to the Anakis mansion, Gabriel retreated to his room, his soaked clothes clinging uncomfortably to his body from the walk home through the drizzling rain. His mind buzzed with conflicting thoughts, a tempest of emotions stirred by the disparity between his modest origins and the opulent wealth of families like Inya's. Her astral ascendant prowess sparked a flicker of jealousy, leaving him to wonder about the possibilities if he were born into affluence. Gratitude for his role as a sword wielder coursed through him, yet the oppressive reality of the toll poverty exacted on his growth lingered. He believed in the limitless potential of a sun-blessed sword wielder, but the biased system favoring wealth hindered the ascent of gifted individuals from humble backgrounds. With a contemplative gaze at his ring, containing less than 2,000 gold crystals, frustration and rage surged within him. The exorbitant cost of advancement, coupled with his humble financial standing, highlighted the stark divide between the elite and himself. He hastily peeled off his wet clothes, frustration boiling beneath the surface. He grabbed his crystals and absorbed what he could. Gabriel's aura surged, and a cloud of torpid air escaped his mouth. Profuse sweat coated him, yet an exhilarating freshness enveloped his body, a manifestation of something extraordinary. Opening his eyes, Gabriel's spiritual senses heightened. He could now sense even the presence of an ant in his room. It was a newfound sensitivity, a precursor to an ascent to astral ascendant status. The convergence of sword intent and spiritual prowess rendered him formidable, yet the hunger for more crystals, more training, and more knowledge gnawed at him. Desperation and resentment lingered as he called out to Master Talon, hoping for a lifeline. "Are you there?" Gabriel inquired. Master Talon's voice boomed from the black jadeite. "I'm never far." An idea sparked, but Gabriel hesitated before asking, "Could I borrow some money from you?" "I can't do that, Gabriel." The response offered no solace. Instead, it deepened his frustrations. "I will pay you back, I promise," Gabriel pleaded. "I really have no money. I am seriously injured now. Otherwise, I would have opened up the world inside for you a long time ago. I am doing everything I can for you, no less. So don't ask for more." The reluctance to offer aid stoked a fiery anger within him, intensifying his resentment toward his mentor. "Do you have any treasures or weapons that I could pawn? I could get some good money for them." "I told you, I can't help you in this arena," Master Talon affirmed. But his mentor's refusal left him disheartened and speechless, drowning in the crushing weight of his financial limitations. "You could steal some crystals." Gabriel's eyes widened in shock. "If the thought is causing you psychological burden, you can acquire a new Sunblessed technique for stealing without a guilty conscience. There's a trick, a technique called Soul Filch. Use it, and the guilt will be robbed from you, leaving only crystals in your wake." The temptation and conflict churned within him, torn between necessity and a seemingly arbitrary moral code.